There were days in the academy that I honestly thought I couldn't keep going and I may not make it. In this video, I'm going to be telling you 5 things that helped me personally and 5 things that I think you guys are going to want to hear. Number one, I think a big thing with the academy is going to be to just take it one day at a time, guys. So what I mean by that is when you are just about to start the academy or you've just started, you're going to be most likely thinking about like the bigger picture of it. You're going to be thinking, man, I got 6 months of this to do and I don't even know how I'm going to make it. And I thought that plenty of times before I started. I'm like looking at the requirements, I'm looking at the average test scores that I had to get, which was above an 80% or higher, and that can all be pretty jarring, right? And while going through it, I did think that a few times, but what helped me get through it easier is just take it one day at a time and just go through what it is that you have in that day and just tell yourself, I'm going to make it through today, and if it's a sucky day, then you got tomorrow. Always see the positive in it, and no, there is going to be some rough days, but there's going to be better days if you just keep going. So remind yourself about the little things and the little victories that you make. If you do good on a physical test, if you do good on a scenario or on a paper test or online test, whatever it may be, take those little victories, and that's going to also help you keep going throughout that process. Number two, you're going to want to not only physically stay in shape, obviously, but you're going to want to mentally sharpen your mind, because throughout the 6 months that you're going to be in the academy, there's going to be plenty of times where you're going to feel helpless or lost, and that's okay. It's totally normal. Everyone else is going through the same thing. So to stay mentally sharp, you gotta look at what things that are bringing you to this job, things that are helping you, and your why. And throughout the process, you're going to be going on plenty of runs, plenty of body weight workouts, and doing those things. That's going to also sharpen your mind mentally, and it's going to build more of a mental fortitude in your head. And you're going to start growing with the people around you, and you guys are going to start to build kind of like a trauma bond. It's just how it goes, but it's honestly one of the most surreal types of bonds and experiences that you'll have. And everyone that has gone through the academy, I didn't really understand as much because I hadn't previously before, but they say it's one of those things where you loved the experience for that time being, but you would never want to do it again. Anyways, the third thing that helped me throughout the course of the 6 months was to not isolate myself. There was times I was really just having a hard day and I just didn't want to talk to anybody. I wanted to go to sleep and just not think about the day. But what helps is to actually talk to people that you trust about what you're going through. Just having that conversation can literally shift what you're thinking and turn it like upward. Like that's going to be more of a positive thing, because if you're just getting it off your shoulders, you feel less weight. And there's certain days where I just felt like completely shut down, and there was literally times throughout the week I just didn't talk to anybody, and it was really hard to keep going. But when I had that time where I talked to someone that I trusted about it, friend, family member, it really helped me, and it helped me to keep pushing forward. All right, number 4 is just stop comparing yourself to other people. You're going to be with the group of people that you're with, and there's going to be the top of the top in your class, and that may be you, that may not be you, but if you compare yourself to them and think that they know it all and that you don't know much, then it's going to really lower your drive and your motivation and just all of that mental stuff, right? So you're going to want to think about it like everyone has their own struggles and hard times. They may be better at scenarios while you're better physically or anything like that. And like no one's perfect, you know. They may be better at you in certain things because they just have more life experience, and that's a big one for me personally. Is I was the youngest in my class, and I felt like everybody was just really good at talking to people and handling those situations. But that's the thing, is they had more life experience, and they had things that life experience had helped with talking to people. I didn't as much because I just haven't really gone through life, and so it's a little bit harder for me in that aspect. But trust me, guys, if you want to just keep going, do not compare yourself. Comparison, you've heard of this, is the thief of joy. Everyone is different and everyone has their own timeline. People pursue things differently, so what you're going through right now is what you're going through right now, and that's the end of the story. All right. The last thing that helped me in the academy is when you're going through those hard times, you need to remember your why. Why you started the job, what got you into law enforcement or wanting to get into law enforcement. When you look back on those reasons, it's going to really motivate you to keep going, and you're going to lose motivation in the academy. It's a lengthy process. When you lose motivation, you're going to start to turn it into discipline. Discipline is the number one thing, honestly, just out of everything in life. Motivation does not stay, and a lot of people quit, but discipline, it's going to get you through it. Just, I would say the thing that also helps with discipline is just take it one day at a time. That's helped so much for me in my life. Eventually, you're going to be done, guys, and you're going to look back, and it's going to be one of the most accomplishing feelings you're going to feel. Anyways, you got this, guys. If you are in the middle of the process, if you're just starting or whatever, or if you're even halfway through, these are going to still help you, and it's also going to carry over some of those things in the actual job and just for further training. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video.